Dear students, now we have to discuss about some of the basic concepts of the science. In that, the first concept is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Word itself going to say. Photo means what? Photo means light. Photo means light. So here, what we have to understand, the process of organisms preparing their own food. This is called as a photosynthesis. And the plants are preparing their own food by using the sunlight, and this type of the one of the process and what type of the process is going on in the plants are called as a one of the photosynthesis, like that we will going to say. So what we have to write for this one? Preparation of food by using sunlight. By plants is called photosynthesis. Word itself going to say photo means light. And next concept is autotrophs. What are these autotrophs? There is a correlation between the autotrophs and photosynthesis. What is the correlation is there here? Autotrophs means self. Auto means what? Self. Here also the organisms which are preparing their own food means the plants. What type of the process they are doing? No, plants. Photosynthesis they are doing. No. So like that here also what type of the organisms they are following the photosynthesis, means they are doing the photosynthesis and they are preparing their own food by using the sunlight. No, these type of the organisms are called as a autotrophs. Organisms preparing their own food. Preparing their own food. Their own food are called autotrophs. Best example for the autotrophs are plants. The plants are example for this type of the autotrophs. Next, deadly opposite to this one. What is that? Heterotrophs. Deadly opposite for this one. Because here organisms preparing their own food, but in the heterotrophs the organisms they are not preparing their own food. Autotrophs preparing their own food, but heterotrophs they are not preparing their own food. This is the best one of the difference between the autotrophs and heterotrophs. Organisms not preparing their own food. Best example for this word, that is animal or animals. Best example for this type of the heterotrophs are animals, because the animals are depending on the autotrophs and they are eating the plants and they will go into preparing their own food by using the autotrophs. They are depending on the autotrophs. For that purpose, we have to make the differentiate between the autotrophs and heterotrophs. One best difference is organisms they are preparing their own food, and organisms which are depending on the autotrophs or organisms which are not preparing their own food are called as a heterotrophs. Like that we will go into call. And another type of the one of the basic concept is there, that is next parasites. Our concept is, now we have to go through what are parasites. What is this parasitism? The word itself going to say parasites means they are the organisms which are depending on the host for the nutrients. Means what type of the preparation of the food they are doing or what type of the food they need, these type of the food they will going to take by the host plant or the host animal. For example, the lice. The lice is the best example for the parasites, and these will going to take the nutrients from the human beings and they are present inside of the hair. And this type of the nutrition doing the lice are called as one of the best examples for the parasites. No, the parasites are the organisms which are depending on host plants or animals. The example for the parasitism, that is lice. Here the lice will going to feed on the animal and they will going to take the nutrients from the animal and that will going to lead the life. This is called as a parasitism or parasite, like that we will going to call. Next one, saprophytes. Saprophytes. Very one of the important concept. This is saprophytes. Here also organisms are depending on the animals or depending on the plants or the animals. But what is the difference between the parasites and the saprophytes? One of the best difference is that what is that means the organisms are depending on the host plants or animals. Here the plants are animals are living on that type of the living plants or the living animals. If the any type of the organisms are depending means they are called parasites. But organisms which are depending on the dead body of the plants and the animals. This is the main difference. Organisms which are feed on dead body of organisms. Dead body of the organism. This is the main difference from the parasites and the saprophytes. Organisms which are feed on the dead body of the organism. And here the organisms which are depending on the dead body. But here the organisms are not depending on the dead body. Living plants and the living animals are there means only they will going to depending and they are going to take all the nutrients from that type of the organism. These all are some of the basic concepts. And the example for the saprophytes are the fungus or fungi. Fungi is the best example for the saprophytes because the fungus will going to grow on the dead body of the plants and animals. So the fungus is the best example for the saprophytes. These are the basic concepts of the in the science, and again in the science 3 parts will going to come. In that 3 parts, the physics, chemistry and biology. In the biology, these type of the concepts will going to come, and all these type of the concepts you have to go through and you have to read well for your examination. Okay, thank you.